Remembering the power of family. You know, I think one of the things that I always find fascinating is that every one of us comes from a mother and father.
It's all of the planets aligning. It's the you know, the industry, the collaborations. That's when something really sparkles, but it just takes time.
Your family, they're not in the way. They are the way.
It takes a lot to live out your dream. Hard work and sacrifice. I trained this to be like you. You're my hero, Mum.
For any aspiring artists, actors, filmmakers that want to get into the creative field, what sort of advice would you guys have that anyone that wants to take this step?
Well, then you're a filmmaker too, is that right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Well, we need more young blood, no doubt. Look, the arts is a beautiful thing. It's also sort of a three-headed monster when it comes to trying to figure out how to make your way into it. You know, if you want to be a doctor, you go to uni. If you want to play footy, you know, you do the same. But with the arts, there's no real roadmap. I think the greatest thing we can say is a couple simple principles, and that is collaboration. It's the last man or last woman standing. Like, stay in it. You know, there's so many times we spent 5 years developing this thing, and so many times we wanted to quit, but we stayed in it. You know. Move to a location where the arts is thriving, which London's a great spot for that, you know. And then finally, stay at it. You just gotta keep putting your sort of hands to the plow in this thing, because it's all of the planets aligning. It's the you know, the industry, the collaborations. That's when something really sparkles, but it just takes time.
Love that. And this film incorporates a lot of key elements, family drama, music, but also a lot of struggles. What is the main thing that sort of both of you guys want the audience to take away from this film?
I think it has a lot to do with remembering the power of family. You know, I think one of the things that I always find fascinating is that every one of us comes from a mother and father, and sometimes that doesn't necessarily mean that it's always great relationally. There's obviously families, I think, one of the most difficult things to do well because it's just that powerful, right? And so my hope is that people watch the film and you have fathers walking out of the theater that say, man, I want to be a better father. You know, I hope that mothers walk out and they feel seen by watching this film, that they feel that their work counts for something, that it matters, that it has a generational legacy. And that people, yeah, they start to see that the way that they treat their brother, their sister, those types of things matter. And I think if you can get to a point where you learn how to forgive and honor and respect the people that are closest to you, who know you the best, you will probably live quite an extraordinary life, because it's just that difficult to do. But if you do it well, it has eternal consequences.
100%. And question for Joel. This is your directorial debut, and what a debut it is, but you're also the writer and the lead actor yourself as well. How was it being able to manage all those different creative hats during the process of the film?
Well, I should say co-writer and co-director with Richard Ramsey, because he was so much of the backbone, particularly story-wise, and like sitting down and doing interviews with all the family members and kind of constructing, you know, the roadmap of the film. Look, what I love about filmmaking, racket, it's similar to music, and that is, it's a team sport. You know, you've got, yeah, Luke and I might be the ones on stage, or I might have been the one in front of the camera, but you've got Josh Walsh and Abby Walsh, producer. You've got you know, actors. You've got DPs and ACs and ADs, and you got marketing teams and studios. It's just, there's so many people around this thing that hold it up, that it's really a profound thing to see such an incredible team, you know, rise and accomplish something awesome. And so it was a real honor for me and for us to lead as producer and co-director, to sort of lead the charge on the vision, to lead the charge on a story that is so personal to us, and to honor the actors and the crew and the team around us. So we felt I think we felt like we were very much in a flow state with it, and are excited to do it again in the future.
I love that. I think I might be out of time, but it was lovely talking to you guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Great, man.
Thank you very
Appreciate
much.
the time.